Boxing Ego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. Wont. Billy Joe Saunders' promoter claps back at Abel Sanchez for his recent comments where he stated that Billy Joe Saunders would never fight Golovkin. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, I told y'all, I just did a video yesterday and it was regarding Abel Sanchez's recent comments about Triple G will never become undisputed and undisputed unified champion because Billy Joe Saunders is the last puzzle piece and he's holding up the fight and he wanted $7 million for Jacob. So imagine what he would want to fight Golovkin. Listen, there's no I said this on the live stream too. There's no reason to imagine these things when you could actually find out. This is a business. You guys are businessmen and professional athletes. So what's the point of speculating when your people could get with his people and see what's really good? Nonetheless, Frank Warren, the promoter, longtime boxing promoter and promoter of Billy Joe Saunders, he responded under his verified account. And he's responding to the link and it says, "This is simply not true. Billy Joe Saunders signed his part of the contract to face Gennady Golovkin in Kazakhstan last June, and then Triple G's side wasn't signed. If you are really serious about fighting for all the belts, get your promoter to call me and let's get this fight made. FW. Frank Warren." Listen, I told you guys the walls are closing in, new media, we're doing a hell of a job. Ego's army, stand up, let's get it. And no longer are the days where you could just be in the boxing game and say whatever without anyone questioning it, without anyone fact checking it, things like that. And I even brought up the same point that Frank Warren's mentioning in that video, where I distinctly remember that Golden Boy punked Team Triple G in the Grand Center. Where I'm from, that's what we would say. So what I mean is, Frank Warren, Billy Joe Saunders, he was saying, I want the fight now. I got me pinned and I'll fight you in Kazakhstan. Let's get it. Let's fight. Let's do it. All the belts. He was calling them names, Borat and Triple G string, all these things, right? You guys can go. I did videos about all this, right? So Google it. And Golden Boy said, hey, if you fight Billy Joe Saunders, that's going to put us off course, off schedule. You're not going to get that Canelo fight. And Triple G's team says Golovkin is now sore, and they stopped the negotiations with Frank Warren and waited and sat on the sidelines waiting for a September fight or whatever with Canelo. That's what happened, and that's confirmed by what Frank Warren's saying. He's saying Billy Joe Saunders signed for his part, and I might even put it at the end of this video. I got the videos to all this stuff. You guys got to do your homework.
First of all, I want to congratulate Golovkin for the win last night, and unlucky to Kell Brook. But let's get one thing right. Kell Brook is a welterweight, not a middleweight. I am a full-fledged middleweight. There is no welterweights here. Golovkin, no problem at all. I should imagine that you'll be around for a couple of days. I've been onto my management this morning. We will definitely get it on. I definitely want you on your next available date. I'm fighting on the 29th of October. So Golovkin, I'm ready when you are. What date you come back with me with is a date I will accept. The date I will accept. I will give the fans what they want to see. And I see faults and flaws in you last night that I know I can pick out. So, like I said, biggest respect. You're a very good man. Extremely good man. But let's see who the best is for all of the belts. No. To make the fight happen now. It will happen. On my behalf, my pen is in my pocket, waiting to see the contract to sign to fight you Triple G spot. That's what I'm waiting to fight. So let's not hope that mandatory that you've got gets in the way, because I'm fighting the 29th of October and I really don't mind fighting you a week after. So let's make sure that we don't use the mandatory challenger to get out of anything. You want the WBO belt. I've got it. I'm willing to put it on the line. So let's make sure that this fight 100% happen. Triple G spot. I'm ready to rock and roll. As soon as my manager calls me and tells me he's got the contract and it's what we want there, not worried about anything else. As long as the money's right there, no problem. And trust me, there's nobody here outpricing themselves. This is a fair business, a fair purse. A good purse, yeah, but fair. And we get it on. All of the belts, you keep saying. So this man definitely ain't lost no pen, because to be honest with you, today I'll fight you in a field. Don't bother me, we'll fight anywhere you want to fight. I'm ready. Team Saunders, all the way, all of the belts.
So for Abel Sanchez to now say that, oh, Billy Joe Saunders really doesn't want it, and imagine what type of money he'll want to fight Triple G. Triple G is not looking like the same boogeyman that he once was. You know what I mean? Even though he knocked out Vadas Matarosin, it did good numbers. It was only a 2-rounder, but it did good numbers at the StubHub. But the thing is, he's not looking like the same monster. Guys feel like they can beat him now. Billy Joe Saunders, I will say, at a point in time, a couple years ago, didn't look like he wanted to fight Triple G. But things have changed. Times have changed. That's all always happens in boxing. One minute you are the hunter, and then the next minute you become the hunted. So it's going to get real interesting, because now you have Frank Warren, who manages the career of Billy Joe Saunders, and he's calling your bluff. He's saying, that's not true. Billy Joe Saunders will fight you, so don't put that out there. Don't say that Billy Joe Saunders will never attempt to give up his belt, or he'll price himself out. He says, now the ball's, this is just like Joshua Wilder. Now the ball's in Team Triple G's court. They can call, negotiate. You know what I mean? Screw the Canelo fight. Let's see all the belts. Let's see undisputed. You can fight Canelo whenever. And Canelo might even, you know what I mean, since he's been out for a year, by the time he's eligible to fight after his suspension, he will have been out for a year. So he might want to fight Gary Spike O'Sullivan or something. I hope he does, just so that leaves Golovkin with, he said Golovkin wants to fight 3 times. You know what I mean? Like I said, Canelo fight ain't going nowhere. People are always going to pay for that just because it's a rematch and there was some controversy in the first one. You know what I mean? So let's say Canelo fights Gary Spike O'Sullivan as his first fight back with the intent to fight Golovkin in December. Then that's cool. Let's see Golovkin fight someone else, one of his mandatories. Derevyanchenko, Daniel Jacobs rematch, or the fight that's really hot on the menu, Jermall Charlo. You know what I mean? Let's see one of those fights. Or Billy Joe Saunders. Since you said he won't do it, call his bluff. It's very easy. Same division, promoters work together. And like I said, and like Frank Warren is saying, last time this fight was negotiated, it was Team Triple G's side who didn't sign their part. Let me know what you guys think. The walls are closing in. No one's going to accept things that can be easily disapproved. And you guys can thank New Media and Ego's Army for that. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.